Hello Clash fans, Trample Damage coming at you this morning with the Snow Day Challenge, which every person who makes YouTube videos already probably has these things out. I knew that this was coming yesterday or the day before, but as a tier 2 creator, I don't get to actually tinker with it until it comes out. And I feel like I've got a really good methodology for this. I'm going to start by showing you some of the most important things that we're going to do early in the attack, just so we can get the hang of it. I need you to deploy 2 troops at once, which is going to be 2 barbarians at the same time coming after these archer towers. So what we're going to wind up doing is putting 1 to distract the mortar, and then we're going to wind up doing 4 barbarians and 3 archers behind each of these archer towers. The goal is to take out those archer towers without those barbarians dying to the mortar. That's all you're going to need to do in this part of the attack. That's actually the most complicated part, aside from having to do it essentially twice in a row. So a barbarian up here, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. And those archer towers are going to go down. Those are some of the most dangerous things to deal with in this attack, but if you just do that, you'll actually wind up taking down all of those defenses. And that archer tower survived. So normally that archer tower goes down as well. And then the other thing that we're going to deal with in the very beginning is there's a hidden Tesla over here. So we're actually going to wind up going with 5 barbarians and then doing this, and then doing this, and that'll essentially be all the setup for the attack, and then things will go pretty slowly from there. So before we jump in, of course, subscribe to the channel, notifications on, like button, whatever. So here we go. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to do barbarian, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. Then we're going to come up here and go barbarian, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. Okay, now we're going to come back down here. We're going to go ahead and put in a giant, and once that giant is engaged by the Inferno Tower, we're going to put both of the Hog Riders in there, and those hogs will be able to take down that Inferno Tower. Make sure you deploy them on the outside so that they don't get caught by the freeze trap. Then we're going to go Champ and Warden, and oh no, Warden's supposed to be in ground mode. I don't know if that's actually a good thing or a bad thing. Then we're going to go 2 goblins and a barbarian on each of those with a giant, and that will keep the Inferno Tower nicely distracted for the Royal Champion. Then the Royal Champion is going to make her way up toward the middle here. She's going to engage this hidden Tesla, and then some Clan Castle troops are going to come out. Now we're going to let her get a shot on that mortar before we wind up putting the freeze spell right on top of that giant and the bowler, and they will take those troops out pretty quickly. Now we pre-do the Santa Surprise. As long as the Santa Surprise has hit that already, we're in good shape. As soon as that mortar pops up, or the Tesla pops up, use the Seeking Shield and it will take down that Inferno Tower. At this point, I actually started putting a few cleanup troops. Then we'll come up here for the final stage of the attack. We're going to take our last 4 goblins with the barbarians, both witches, both bowlers, king, queen, and both of the wall breakers. And then at this point we can just do a few more cleanup troops, and then we have all of our hero abilities. We're going to go ahead and use the Royal Champion, and we have this freeze spell, which we're going to save for the bottom corner of the base. We got a minute and a half. Go ahead and, just like send in your other cleanup troops wherever you want them. And then we're going to have a freeze spell saved for the bottom corner here, which we're going to wind up putting on the Tesla and the mortar. So we're probably going to be able to get that down, and then we're going to go freeze, and hopefully that doesn't get the champ. She'll take that down, and now with all those troops that we have left, including the Royal Champion, including the Grand Warden and both heroes, we can just trigger the King's ability to get more troops on the battlefield. We can trigger the Queen's ability, and everything should be easy from there. It's really not that bad. The Royal Champion is absolutely 100% the key to this attack, because she's just going to tank through. So remember, Giant with Hog Riders will take 1 Inferno Tower, the Royal Champion will take this one, and the Seeking Shield will take this one, and then all your heroes and the rest of your troops are going to take that Inferno Tower. And after having started the base out by taking out those archer towers that are the main damage dealing troops or units that you're up against, you're going to be in good shape. So there we go. Just to show, we'll go play again one more time just to make sure you guys see what we're doing here. Remember, it's multiple troops at the same time. So we're going to wind up going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 barbarians. We're going to do test barbarian, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. Come up here, test barbarian, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. And that is going to be the setup for the entire attack. That's it. And then everything else from there goes pretty slowly, and you just remember, giant here with Hog Riders, champ comes in, couple of goblins and barbarians and the other giant, freeze the Clan Castle troops, Seeking Shield when the Tesla that's here pops up, and then you're off to the races. Quick, easy video for today. Make sure to like it, subscribe to the channel, tell your friends and family, and enjoy, and happy holidays. And Trample Damage saying we'll see you next time.